Good afternoon, clown mothers and hiking lovers. Elvis Headley here, and I've just come back from a hike. Yeah, it was quite a long hike actually, through the woods, just the local woods in there behind me. You can see through the window there. Absolutely fantastic. Actually reminded me of a guy who actually went trekking through the Himalayas by himself. What he really wanted to do was find himself. You know, one of those spiritual quests that people go on, you know, sort of lose themselves in the wilderness for, I don't know, fucking 6 months or something like that anyhow. But anyhow, he's trekking through the Himalayas and he's out past Everest. He's sort of in the middle of nowhere and bloody hiking there. It's freezing cold, and he comes across this isolated monastery. He said, oh, mate. He said, well, that'll probably do me if I'm looking for a bit of spiritual solace. He said, I think I'll knock on the door and see if they'll take me. The monks were kind enough to let him in, and he's having a meeting with the abbot. He's explaining what he wants, what he's there for. You know, he's on a spiritual journey. The abbot said, mate, he said, you've come to the right place. He said, this monastery will be perfect for you. He said, the only thing is in here we have a strict code of silence, and you're only able to speak one word, one day a year, and that day is the last full moon of the year. He said, oh, okay, I'll give it a crack. Anyhow, a year goes by, and he does all, you know, what monks do, meditating, deep meditation, preparing food, gardening, raking rocks. You know, they rake rocks in those Zen gardens. What the fuck do you do that for? What'd you rake rocks for? Stupid. Anyhow, so a year goes by, and the last full moon of the year comes, and he's in there with the abbot, and he says, mattress. And they give him a mattress. Yeah, another year goes past, he's doing the same thing, meditating, preparing food, raking rocks, gardening. Anyhow, you know, the full moon comes around at the end of the year again, in with the abbot, says his word. He says a blanket. So they give him a blanket. Another year goes by, meditating, gardening, preparing food, raking rocks. Anyhow, yeah, the last full moon comes around, and he's in with the abbot, and he says pillow. So they give him a pillow. Then another year goes by, doing the same thing in silence, meditating, preparing food, gardening, raking rocks. Raking rocks, fuck, that's stupid, isn't it, eh? Imagine raking rocks. Fucking stupid shit. Anyhow, he goes back to the head monk on the last full moon of the year, and he says to him, he said, mate, he said, look, I don't know if this is not for me, mate. He said, I can't really hack this. He said, I think I'm going to leave. And the old monk said, he said, thank fuck for that, because you've done nothing but fucking win since you've been here.